I don't know if you've been following the news lately, but South Africa has been quite a lot in the news lately, but not for the good reasons. Now, for this and more, I'm definitely going to be sharing number one, why most sub-Saharan Africans prefer to go and migrate to South Africa, and then number two, why the xenophobic attacks. I mean, why does this keep happening? We are going to look into that in detail. And then number three, we'll be looking at what the South African government has actually said and basically done about this. And number four, I'll be sharing my reasoning. I mean, going forward, what should the Africans or South Africans that are in South Africa do exactly? So make sure you don't miss out any of these parts, because I'm sure this is going to help you as an African or anyone who plans to actually go to South Africa, and even yourself as a South African. I'm sure you learn something from this, because I want to know, how did we get here as humans? Please, in the comments, you can go ahead and share your views. You can candidly share your views, because I would really want us to discuss us, especially as Africans. Now, in the first place, let's look at why most Africans, especially in sub-Saharan Africa, prefer to migrate to South Africa. Because you might be there thinking, why do they always move to South Africa? Because there are so many countries around the continent, but most people actually prefer to migrate to South Africa, especially when you are migrating on the continent. It seems like one of those safe havens for many Africans on the continent. So why exactly do people move to South Africa? I'll give you my reasons. Number one, it is basically because of the secure environment in South Africa. I know there's quite a number of places in South Africa where there's some kind of instability in terms of robbery, in terms of killings and all that, but I can assure you that South Africa is one of the safest countries on the continent, simply because they are very democratic. And when you look at some of the reasons as to why people actually move from their countries, most times it's because of the instabilities. Maybe there's civil war or things like this. But when it comes to South Africa, there's not been a civil war in quite a long time. So basically, it is looked at as one of those very stable countries. So this is majorly the reason as to why most people actually prefer to move to South Africa, because when you start a business, especially if you're a kind of entrepreneur kind of person, you want to go to a country where you know that the next day, the next year, your business is going to be safe. So this is majorly why people actually move to South Africa. And of course, you cannot deny the other thing, that South Africa is one of the few countries on the continent that has a minimum wage. So basically what this means is that when people migrate to this country, they expect to actually get better employment opportunities that are not in their home countries. So basically, you might find countries basically paying people pennies, but when you have a country that already has a minimum wage, it basically means you can't be paid less than a particular amount of money. So South Africa is looked at as one of those economic heavens when it comes to the African continent. So it's basically one of those countries everyone, or basically most Africans, actually desire to go. You see, most people say America is the land of opportunity. Now, when it comes to Africa, South Africa is definitely that land of opportunity for most countries. I'll tell you this, when you look at the country itself, South Africa, there's a lot to do in this country. So basically, this is majorly the reason as to why most people, or basically most Africans, actually would prefer to move to South Africa than any other African country in the sub-Saharan region of the continent. Now, you also must understand this very well, that as people actually migrate or basically move to South Africa, this doesn't sit so well, especially with many South Africans. I know there are people in South Africa that basically are very okay with the foreigners, but the migration, trust me, it angers a lot of South Africans, because they think that maybe these foreigners are taking away their jobs, they are taking away each and every kind of opportunity. So basically, this is the main reason they actually turn and basically practice these xenophobic kind of attacks own fellow Africans, which basically makes me ask the question, yes, you are attacking your fellow brothers and sisters, but then what about the other kind of races that are in the country? Because in South Africa, you'll see some white folks there, you'll see Asians there, but these people are not attacked. So why attack only Africans? Now, this would be my opinion on this. If you are to actually practice any kind of xenophobic attack on a fellow African, at least let it be when that person has actually done something wrong. I mean, they are caught into some kind of wrongdoing. Maybe they're robbing people or doing any kind of wrong things. But if they are just conducting and going about their business, in my opinion, you should never attack a fellow human being just because they are in your country. Because I'm here to tell you that today, yes, you might be in a very stable country, but you don't know exactly what might happen tomorrow. You might actually attack that person, and tomorrow they are the same people to actually give you refuge when maybe South Africa is in a civil war. So you don't want to have this kind of scenario where no one wants to take you in because of your past bad behavior that you had. Now, for you as a South African, I don't know if you already forgot, but just a few decades ago, the entire African continent worked tirelessly to actually try and help South Africans overcome the apartheid season, or basically the period they went through where they were discriminated against. So you shouldn't forget this so fast, because this can actually happen again. You don't want to be in that kind of state ever again. I'm sure you wouldn't want to get back there ever again. So please do not do the same things that were done to you just a few decades ago. Try and embrace your brothers and sisters if they're not doing anything wrong, and if they're in the country rightfully, I mean, they have all their papers right. You shouldn't be able to deny them opportunities, let's say through business or any other opportunities that might arise in the country. So basically what xenophobia is, it's basically that hatred towards someone foreign, basically someone from elsewhere. You basically try to hate on them, you try to deny them all opportunities. That's exactly what xenophobia is. And for South Africans, it even turns violent, because I've seen people moving around with sticks, you know, people being boxed, you know, attacks of all sorts of kinds. So you don't want to be experiencing this, especially when you've gone to visit somewhere. And it is also alleged that these attacks are actually sponsored by a particular group of people. You can go to the comments and let me know if you know about these groups. Please go to the comments and let us know if you know any of these groups that actually sponsor these attacks to fellow Africans, because I can assure you that not all South Africans are like this, because I've met some of the best friends from South Africa, and we move on so well. So do not generalize and say all South Africans are like this, because they are not. So if you're out there and you are practicing this on fellow Africans, I'm sorry to tell you, but you are not in your right state of mind. You cannot fight a fellow African just because they are in your country. It is not right. Now, of course, the South African government, especially through the president Ramaphosa, has come out and strongly condemned these acts of violence. They basically said each and every person that has been involved in these attacks on foreigners is basically going to be brought to the book and face severe consequences. But going forward, the government basically said that they are going to tighten the immigration laws to basically make sure it is not as easy as it has been for people to actually just enter the country. So hope this helps in the future, but my opinion still remains. You should not fight a fellow human being just because they're in your country. If they are doing something wrong, this is the only time you should be actually going against them. But if they're just going about their normal business, please do not attack anyone, because today you might be in a very good position to actually attack them, but tomorrow it might be done to you, because you might be somewhere in another country and the same thing might be done to you, and I'm sure you wouldn't want that to be happening to you. Hope this message is very clear. Now in the comments, please go ahead and give us your views. What exactly do you think about these xenophobic attacks in South Africa? Please go to the comment section and give us your views, because my opinion is about embracing each other's as humans, as Africans, as brothers and sisters. You should never attack each other when it comes to someone being in your country. We should all be able to coexist peacefully as human beings. Now, of course, if you've gotten some value from this video, please, I would like to encourage you to please like the video and as well subscribe to the channel so that the next time we actually put out such content, you do not miss out. And for more African content, I advise you check out this next video for more African content.